And we are live. Another edition of UFL 8's pre-fight interviews, and this time for the main event for the featherweight title, Mr. Emrah Sonmez. How you doing, Emrah?
I'm all good, brother. Not bad. Literally just got back from training not long ago.
Brilliant.
Just chilling at home now.
First of all, I just want to say thank you for your time, because I understand you're training right now. You're busy with obviously you've got 2 weeks left of camp. So I just appreciate the fact that you're giving us some time right now, because I know how busy you are with your fight camp.
No problem, bro. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to having us on as well. Really appreciate it, brother. Looking forward to fighting in my hometown.
Absolutely. So we'll just start. We would start with anybody, brother. I want to ask you first, Emrah, how did you get involved with martial arts? And just tell me, how it became a normal, regular thing for you.
Bro, probably about 28 now, so about 16 years ago, I started with boxing, like in the community. We had like a youth center, and there was a gym called TKO gym.
Okay.
He's well known in UK scene, Tony Cisse, and I can't remember the other guy's name, but Tony Cisse is a teacher in a Loxford Community Centre near Barking. So I started going there, once a week, twice a week with the friends. Then I started enjoying it a lot. I used to play football. Then I started enjoying it more than football. Then found a kickboxing club in Ilford. Then started that. So I used to train, but it was nothing serious. It was like a hobby. And then I started taking boxing a little bit more serious when I turned 16. But at the same time, I used to do kickboxing with Galore Bofando, who's quite known in UK scene. Former UFC fighter. He's signed to Bellator now with Galore. And one day we were doing kickboxing in a gym in Chadwell Heath, and I didn't know what MMA was. And there was a guy there, Imran from 313 Fitness, very good friend of mine.
Yeah.
He said, "Do you want to do MMA?" And I didn't know what MMA was. And he showed it to me. This was when MMA started getting popular in UK.
Right.
About 15 years ago. And then he showed it, and it was like two guys fighting in the cage. And he said, "Oh, would you give it a go?" I said, "Yeah, I don't mind." I said, "I'll do it." I was only 17.
Yeah, you're like, I'll go for it.
No grappling background, anything. I done 2 weeks of takedown defense. After 2 weeks, I had my first amateur fight.
Really?
In WC MMA 1, the first like amateur MMA show in UK. And I won by TKO. And then after that, I just got into MMA. Yeah, I stopped boxing. Took MMA serious. I started wrestling with Lubo, my first wrestling coach, Bulgarian wrestling coach. He's very known in UK grappling as well.
I've heard of him. Yeah.
Yeah, Lubo. That's my first wrestling coach. I started wrestling with him. Then training like jiu-jitsu with Nicholas Brook. Then I went Roger Gracie as well. I was everything just started adding on after that.
Started growing. Yeah, definitely. So see when you had your first couple of amateur bouts, I take it you just realized, okay, this is something I really enjoy. This is something I could keep doing and maybe have a career from.
Yeah, because there was like no limit when you're fighting, so you're grabbing, throwing, kicking, and I enjoyed it a lot. The whole takedown, and it caught my interest a lot. Like I used to love boxing. Like even until now, I still watch boxing. I love boxing, but with the MMA side, it's more. There's more to it. The whole grappling, the whole kickboxing, boxing, everything that really caught my interest, and yeah, I just took it up after that.
No. Sounds brilliant. You've had a great introduction into the sport, and you've actually got a lot of like the kickboxing experience. You've got your striking experience before you even started MMA, so it's pretty good. You've had a good little journey into the sport. So what can I ask you something? When was it, or what happened, or when was it in your life where you realized, you know what, I want to become a professional at this. I want to do this full time. I don't want to do anything else. When did that happen for you?
Basically happened, I was 20 years old, and I was going uni, and then bear in mind though, even though I was still training boxing once a week, twice a week at Repton Boxing Club, because I loved boxing as well. And then I was in uni, and I had like some scholarship. It's called Frank Bruno Scholarship for boxing. So you basically box and you study at the same time in Kent. And then I don't know. I just thought to myself, I need to make a choice, because I used to go uni, sit in my class, and just watch fighting videos all day. Never really work. All the time watching MMA, watching this, the whole HBO 24/7 Manny Pacquiao and all this.
Oh yeah, so that stuff's brilliant. Yeah.
And then I had to decide, it's either the boxing or the MMA. And then I just thought, you know what, I enjoy MMA more. I left uni. I finished off with a HND, High National Diploma, and then I just got into MMA. I thought, I'm gonna do this full time, and it's been a crazy journey, man. Like a lot of ups and downs, but it's been good. I've met good people on this journey. Probably the best people, probably. On this journey.
Especially in the UK. Yeah, especially in the UK scene. There's so many amazing people. There's so many great coaches. So many great people who help mentor you and help you along the way. So yeah, very lucky to be in England, especially in London.
Especially in London, I met people that I thought I would never ever meet in my life, like through MMA, like Brad Pickett, Ashley
UK
Grimshaw,
legend, UK legends of the
game. Roger Gracie, I was training him when he was getting ready for his UFC fight against Tim Kennedy.
So I've
met a lot of people, even traveled, for training to Bulgaria, to Turkey, to other places, and I just met a lot of people. And if it weren't for MMA, I would have never ever meet these people.
Absolutely.
So I'm always grateful for the journey. And the main thing about this whole thing is enjoying the journey and enjoying the whole process.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. So tell me about your team. You train at GB Top Team under Brad Pickett. He's a UK MMA pioneer, absolute legend of the game. He's fought the who's who. Tell us about that club, and tell us about your training partners, and about your coach, about Brad, and how much you enjoy training with these people, and how much you gain from being around very knowledgeable people like Brad Pickett.
Yeah. Man, like training there, honestly, it's been amazing. Like, I made the move there. It's been about 1.5 years now, and just being around that caliber of people with so much knowledge, the coach understanding, that's the main thing. Like, I've trained with a lot of people, but sometimes when the coach hasn't fought at that level, they don't understand what happens in the cage, the whole journey. Just being around a coach like that, getting knowledge of them because they've been there and they've done it. It's like you're one step ahead always against a fighter that's coach that hasn't done it. So it's a blessing, to have Brad as my head coach. And even the training partners, like, we're on the mats. Like, you've got probably the best in the country and in Europe. Like, you got Nathaniel Wood, Dominic Wooding, you got Ashley Grimshaw, another UK legend, MMA legend, like one of the players.
Ashley Grimshaw, he's been around. He's been around the block a few times. Well known.
Yeah. There's Mike Ekundayo. There's so many names that could go on, and it's like there's that saying, iron sharpens iron. Like, it's literally like that. Everyone's getting better, helping each other, and just being around that caliber of people, it makes your level go up as well. Because you have to yourself. Yeah, so it's great. Probably the best team ever I've been with. And now we've got a new space, so we're there now, set. Before, we was all over the place. Like Brad would try his best to make training for everyone. One day we're in Richmond, the next day we're in Ealing, the next day we're somewhere else. Then lockdown happens, then we can't train. So when I actually joined the team, it was in lockdown time, like COVID time. So it was a bit hard.
Right.
But now that we've got our own place, like the training's gone to another level, like very high now. We've got people all around UK coming down now to train with us. You know, it's very high level there now.
No, no, absolutely. Phenomenal gym. Obviously, well-respected coaches. And the fact that they have a set facility now, they're only going to go
Yeah,
from strength to strength, really, aren't they?
yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah. So tell me, Emrah, 2 weeks left. You're fighting for the UFL title. You're fighting against Leandro Souza of Rio Claro near Sao Paulo in Brazil. Tell me about your camp for this fight. How are you feeling? You've got 2 weeks left to go. Are you amped up? Are you ready to go? Are you excited for this opportunity? How do you feel?
I'm excited, man. You know, especially fighting in my hometown in
Yeah,
Barking in front of my people. It's going to be amazing. Leandro is good opponent. You know, good caliber. You know, beating him would look very good on my record. You know,
absolutely. Yeah.
it will look very good on my record, and it'll probably open up doors for me as well. You know, he's got a good record, 9-4, close to mine. So beating Leandro, it will look very good, like I said, on my record. And
Hopefully, you're able to progress from there.
yeah, and you know, I'm not looking past him. You know,
Yeah.
I'm taking it very serious. Like I was training for another fight anyway to fight in February. So I've always been in camp, and then so when the opportunity come up, I thought I would take it. And I know he's a jiu-jitsu black belt, but like we have like 4 to 5 black BJJ black belts in our team that we're training high level every day. So it's nothing different really. I've seen his fights, you know, and we know what he's gonna try to do, and we've got something for him planned. You know,
Yeah.
can't give too much information, but we've got something for him, and we're ready for him.
No, no, absolutely, and I cannot wait for this fight. It's a very well matched title fight, and I'm, as a promoter myself, I'm quite proud of this fight because I think it's really evenly matched. I think you're both really hungry. You're both going to come
Videos. Is it live, Said? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'll have a little bit of problem here with the video. I think Emrah's video is cut off there, but that was us near the end of the interview anyway, so we can just conclude there. I think maybe Emrah might be able to find the connection. Oh, he hasn't. He's cut off, but that's fine. We were at the end of our interview anyway with Mr. Emrah Sonmez there, who's in the main event of UFL 8. In 2 weeks' time, February the 5th, it's going to be on live on TriadEndeavourTV's YouTube channel at 5:30 p.m. GMT, and the fights will begin exactly 6 p.m. GMT. So thank you very much for watching. Sorry for Emrah getting cut off right in the end there. I was going to let him give a shout out to his team or his fans, etc., but we'll just leave it at that. And we have some really important surprises that are actually coming up soon and announcements. Hopefully, we can announce something really big for you tonight. But in the meantime, I'll see you soon with another interview. Oh, he's actually back. So I'm going to let him come back in. I'm going to let him come back in here. Brother, I was literally just about to conclude the interview, but I'm going to let you come back in. My last question was, so Emrah, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to? Anybody in your team, your friends, your family, sponsors maybe, who's going to be supporting you on the 5th of February?
Yeah, big shout out to GB Top Team, you know, head coach Brad Pickett, my second coach Ashley Grimshaw, all my training partners, Dom, Jamie, 313 Fitness, you know, big shout out to all these people. There's so many names to mention, like I can go on for ages. But anyone who's gonna watch this video, they will know. So big shout out to GB Top Team, 313 Fitness. No sponsors. Yeah, that's it really, bro. We're ready.
Okay.
We're ready for this. I think Leandro's gonna be in a shock. I hope he's ready for a 5-minute round fight.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And just lastly, ladies and gentlemen, anybody who's watching out there, February the 5th, we're going to be live on TriadEndeavourTV's YouTube channel, 5:30 p.m. GMT. The stream will begin, and the fights will begin sharply, 6 p.m. GMT on the dot. If you want to come live, the £40 a ticket per ticket, not many left at all. We will see you soon, and we have some important announcements to make. I've got a big surprise just around the corner. Hopefully I can get it across the line tonight, and I can make a big announcement tomorrow. But Emrah, thank you very much, and I will see you on the weigh-in day in 2 weeks' time. Thank you for your time, brother, and I will talk to you soon.
Bro.
Cheers, brother. Bye-bye.